You got some churchers in there, man. Crap. Go A&M the White House.
Too late.
Yo, what's going on, GCL Nation? Welcome to week 2, and we're gonna have a really good game going on here. We got Texas A&M, number 3 team in the nation here, and they're gonna be going up against Baylor, another CPU team here today for them. Also, this is Chris, the Puma, Numa, and in the booth with me, I got Miles McCain as well. Say what's up to the people, Miles.
What's up? Yeah, we got a good one on our hands. We got 1-0 Texas A&M versus 0-1 Baylor. Both teams looking to improve off their performances last week. Neither one really happy how they performed. A&M thinking they could have done better, and obviously Baylor, didn't get the win. So we'll see how they match up today.
Yeah, definitely. I think this is gonna be a really good game. I'm really looking forward to seeing how both these teams really air the ball out. Even though Texas A&M came out with the win. McCain really didn't perform the way he probably wanted to, but still nonetheless had a terrific performance and nothing short of greatness that we saw there from him in week 1.
Yeah, I think key performers today, we got to look at Rock Lee and Jet Harrison on the offensive side, and place the watch on the defense that Baylor could attack is Jalen Brooks. He let go of a lot of yards last week, so we'll see how they do this week with it.
Yeah, and definitely those are key players to look out for and see where teams can take advantage to be able to get the win. But let's get this game started with the kickoff, and it's going to be Texas A&M getting possession first here. There we go. Rock Lee takes the kickoff and just takes a knee in the end zone there to bring the ball out to the 25-yard line. And here we go. We're going to have coming out of high school, number 1 rated quarterback in the league, Miles McCain, had like I said, really good week 1, 266 passing yards, 1 touchdown, and not too shabby on the completion percentage there.
I'd watch Matt Roper as well. He had a breakout game last week.
Yeah, let's see if he's able to duplicate the 100-yard performance that he had last week there, as Miles McCain completes a pass there to his tight end, Jalen Windmeyer, for a first down there. It goes handoff to Matt Roper, and it looks like he gets a gain of just 1 there on the play. Looks like the gaps were just filled in, just about filled in, but still able to get some positive yards, as Miles McCain nearly throws an interception there.
Moving up tempo, game's going fast.
39, McCain drops back, little dump off pass to his running back, as he bowls over
Matt
2 Baylor
Roper.
defenders and fought for the first down, showing the heart.
What a strong reception and run by Matt Roper right there. Yeah, fought for that first down. He was going down easy.
I mean, that's definitely something that that's definitely going to earn Matt Roper this starting position. I know the 2 running backs ahead of him are out, but if you're Bob Rivers, that's something you would like to see come out of your 3rd string running back. Just lots of heart there. As he gets
Everything for him has been earned, not given. And look at that cutback and the spin move.
Yeah, just another good run there by Matt Roper for 5 yards. Brings up 2nd and 5. Miles McCain takes a snap, looks to the outside as he looks like his 3rd string wide receiver, and he goes in for the end zone for the first touchdown of the day for Texas A&M.
Big play.
And that's just a great play call there by Bob Rivers. Just a good placement of the ball there by Miles McCain, being connected with his receiver there on a great route, and just leading for a first touchdown of the day there for Texas A&M, and really coming out with a statement drive as they mixed it up and was able to put big points on the board, and that's something that that's gonna stick with Baylor a little bit through this game here.
A&M has to be happy how they finished that drive with 7 points, or pending the extra point. Yeah, with 7 points last week, there was a lot of missed opportunities where drives were stuck short, and that was a perfect flag route ran right there, and a perfect play call by Coach Bob Rivers.
Yeah, without a doubt, I would definitely say, Bob Rivers' probably main focus is being able to finish off drives with touchdowns, and come away. I mean, you would like to score every possession, but like you said, Texas A&M definitely did have a lot of possessions last week where they should have ended in touchdowns and not 3 points. But
Exactly.
Here we go. We're going to see Baylor's offense for the first time, and here comes Jerry Bohannon. Had a pretty decent day, throwing 2 touchdowns, but a big blemish there is going to be the 2 interceptions that he has there as well. We're going to see how he's going to be able to improve with this tough Texas A&M defense. That's going to have D-Ice and D-Ice and Jalen Brooks there in the secondary as Taj Gaddy gets a nice tackle there.
Ooh, bad throw there, really inaccurate. But that was back to that first play. That was a great read by Gaddy on that.
Yeah, most definitely. Tajay Gaddy gets his 2nd tackle of the day as he hawks down the Baylor running back on that screenplay there, but it's still going to be a first down there for Baylor.
Good quick completion. That's what they got to do. They got to try to attack the underneath because it's hard to contest this defense deep.
Yeah, I would definitely say it's not going to be easy being able to throw the ball on this Texas A&M team. As stated before, Jalen Brooks, who came away with 2 interceptions last week, and also D-Ice, who just shuts down one whole side of the field. It's going to be really tough to get some good yardage through the air here on this Texas A&M defense.
Short pickup there, 2nd and 7.
Bohannon, a nice throw over the
play
middle.
Action. Oh, nice.
It's going to be Sneed there on the catch. It's another first down here for Baylor.
Beautiful play action crossing route. Running this.
Ooh, there goes a nice breakup there by Texas A&M defense.
They actually had him there. If he could have let him more on that, they had that.
Definitely. He looked like that play was gonna go for 6, but I would just say Bohannon probably had too much air underneath that ball and gave that defender time to get underneath it and swat it away. As there's gonna be an interception there by Texas A&M, and it looks like he's gonna go all the way. He's down to the 20, 10. And it's going to be a pick 6 here for Texas A&M as they're going to have the 2nd score of the day. First being on offense, 2nd going to be on defense for a 57-yard interception return there for Texas A&M. And
house call.
It's looking like this is going to be a statement game to the rest of the top 3 there. Texas A&M probably doesn't feel so well, seeing as they're probably their number 1 has been taken away from them, even though they still came away with a win in their week 1 game. So they're really going to make an example out of Baylor here for the rest of the top 3.
Yeah, Texas A&M definitely wasn't happy that they dropped 2 spots even after getting a win, but they know they have to come out and play better football than they did last week if they want to be deemed number 1 in the nation, and right now they're showing it.
Showing it indeed they are as they go up early in this first quarter, 14-0. And if you're Baylor, you really don't like that. I mean, going down 1 touchdown in the first quarter of the game, it's nothing. You could always be able to fight back with your first possession. But throwing an interception, a pick 6 nonetheless, on your first possession to put your team down 2 scores, that's something that Baylor's head coach is not gonna be happy about with his team.
I'm interested to see how they attack this going forward. They had a couple good plays on that last drive that they just couldn't put together. We'll see what they do.
Yeah, we do, and Bohannon just completely whiffs there over the middle to his tight end, it looked like there. He's going to bring up 2nd and 10. And down goes Bohannon there. It's going to be...
Headman!
That's going to be a Clemens there on the sack. It's going to be the first sack of the day there for Texas A&M. And Bob Rivers is very excited to see that play there. And I would say Texas A&M as a whole would be excited to see that play, as they're just they're playing really hard today in front of this home crowd, their first home game of the season.
You saw the blind shift to the blocking to the right side of it, opening up that gap for him to shoot.
Yeah, it's going to bring a really long first down situation. There's going to be a drop pass on the play there, and that just has to be a lack of confidence there, man.
Heard footsteps.
Definitely heard the footsteps right behind him.
Baylor's got to complete those plays if they want to hang into this game. They can't hand over, easy opportunities like that to A&M. They just got to finish.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good route ran on the play, and the ball was put in a pretty good spot. It's just the receiver has to help out his quarterback and make the catch, man. But
Gotta finish.
First and 10 here for Texas A&M. Play action play for Miles McCain. He looks over the middle, and he has Rock Lee for a first down. That's going to be Rock Lee's first reception of the day. It's going to be a gain of 16, and he gives us the first down motion.
That's the Grayson connection. That's what they wanted to continue in high school or in college, from high school. Obviously, putting them each other in great situations then, and hoping to do so moving forward.
And that high school chemistry is definitely going to be a big, important part here for this Texas A&M offense. As Matt Roper gets stopped in the backfield, there, it's going to be a loss of looks like 3 yards. Or we're going to call it a loss of 2. And
that was a beautiful read by the Baylor defense right there. They held that edge, and that corner just beat Jet off the line.
Yeah, I mean, that looks like the defensive end there just took Jet with him to be able to get a little bit of contact on Matt Roper to slow him up, so his teammate was able to finish the tackle in the backfield there. Second and 10, Miles McCain takes a snap. It's going to be a handoff to Matt Roper up the middle. Matt Roper runs man over, spins forward, but doesn't get the first down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 4 for Texas A&M.
That was an impressive run by Roper. He looked like he was stopped there, and it's one thing you can see about him. He's always falling forward usually.
As he drops a big catch over the middle. Oh man, that was a very acrobatic play there by Matt Roper, but just dropped. I mean, the ball was laying on him. All he had to do was just put his arms around it. It's going to be a fake punt for Texas A&M, and they're going to get the first down.
You got it! That's 2 fakes 2 weeks in a row. Texas A&M faked a field goal last week. We should have mentioned to look out for that. Wow.
Oh,
Coach Rivers is taking risks.
Coach Rivers is a bold man. Like said before, like you said, man, faked the field goal last week, fakes the punt here, and Miles McCain completely whiffs on his receiver there. Looks like just a lack of communication there. But yeah, what a gutsy play there to go a fake punt this early in the game. Miles McCain finds Jet Harrison right over the middle for a first down.
Yeah, Coach Rivers, he shows he's got some coconuts on him. He's not afraid to take these chances and try to catch people off guard, and he's done it twice so far. That's something to watch moving forward, especially next week coming against a tough Cincinnati team.
Yeah, that's definitely going to give something for these defenses, for these college teams to really look out for Texas A&M, because at any moment they're going to just pull out some trickery plays and convert you as, oh my lord, Matt
Roper with the spin move.
Oh man, that man Matt Roper might as well open up a laundromat, because that's about the second time this game he's put somebody in a spin cycle. just right around him. Oh man, you gotta pick up those ankles there on aisle 28.
He's tired though right now. It's something to watch. Brace a tackle. Yeah, I don't think he got it. I think they're short.
Yeah, he's gonna call him a couple inches short there. Got Miles McCain. It's like an out route to his tight end. He's gonna put them down around the 3-yard line, it looks like, for a 1st and goal. And
I like that play. I like not forcing Roper, who's noticeably tired after a couple of plays, not giving him the ball, because that's a risk for fumbling right there, and I like that play call.
Yeah, I would say that's a pretty solid play. It's good awareness by the Coach Rivers, noticing that your star running back right now is a little hurt. Not force feeding him too much and be able to let him get some wing back in him.
I'd watch for a fullback dive.
Looks like they're really power set here. Hand the ball off to Matt Roper, and he runs into the end zone. But I do believe that's going to be his 2nd touchdown of the year.
I think that's his first collegiate touchdown. Last week it was the fullback, so yeah, that's his first collegiate touchdown.
Oh, so congratulations there to Matt Roper for your first collegiate touchdown. And I mean, hey, hey, everybody wants to get their first collegiate touchdown in front of their home crowd, and
Look at
Matt
that
Roper
blocking.
Matt Roper was able to do that today. Just stuck with his blocking and was able to walk in. Miles McCain is happy for his running back. And man, this first quarter does not look too well for Baylor. Oh man, Texas A&M was definitely not happy about dropping 2 spots in the top 10. And they're gonna be hot fire in this first quarter, going up 21-0. Gonna be a kickoff here for Texas A&M, and they're gonna be stopped on the 22-yard line. It looks like it's gonna be a 23-yard return. And
Baylor needs to focus and lock in right here, and receivers just need to do their job. Don't worry about what's going to happen after the catch. Just secure the catch, keep moving the chains steadily, and they'll be all right.
Yeah, here, I mean, if I was Baylor's coach, I would just say, let's just use this. I would say Baylor would definitely have to use, I would call it the best plays that, you did in practice. Just quick, short plays to get your quarterback's confidence up and just get this offense moving.
Exactly. Let's see what to do here.
And that's going to take us to the second quarter. The first quarter ends not looking pretty. Texas A&M up 3 scores, 21 to Baylor's nothing. And Baylor, they're going to have to respond here to earn the respect of Texas A&M.
They need to find their confidence in this game.
Definitely. As Bohannon gets a little nice dump-off pass over the middle to his running back there. Looks like a gain of 8. It's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
on the stop.
It's going to be a nice inside handoff, cuts back to the middle. That's going to be a first down there for Baylor.
That was a good cutback. I don't know if he doesn't do that cutback, I don't know if they pick up that first down.
Yeah, that was definitely a smart decision, good ball carrier vision to see that, one lane was getting filled pretty quickly, so just cut it back to the other side there and just get the first down for your team to keep the drive going. Plays like that is definitely what you want to see if you're Baylor. Yeah, Ice was definitely lurking on that tackle there, probably lining him up.
Yeah, outside contain.
Ice was definitely lining him up for a big hit there. 1st and 10, another inside run here for Baylor, and it's going to be Tajay Gaddy with his 4th tackle on the day. And Tajay Gaddy's getting active this game early.
They can keep chipping away at like this. A good pass, good completion. This is what I mean. This is what Baylor needs to do to stay in this game, even though it's kind of getting away from them. But if they want to stay competitive, this is the way. Pick up yards, 4 or 5 yards at a time. Just consistently keep moving.
Yeah, for sure. And just to mention that last play, Tajay Gaddy gets another tackle for his 6th tackle in the first half. As Baylor gets a completion there for a first down, it's going to be Jalen Brooks from Grayson on that tackle there. I do believe that made his first of the day. And a nice solid run for 3 for Baylor to bring up 2nd and 2 there. Another outside run here for Baylor. He's breaking
good stretch play, good block.
As he gets the first down there, it looks like a gain of possibly 13 or 15 yards. But yeah, Baylor's doing exactly what you said, McCain. They're having, this is their best drive so far of the game, and it's put them in scoring position, puts them right at the edge of the red zone here.
The wide receiver on that play made a very key block. Good. That was a good swarm by Grayson there. I mean, Texas A&M. You're talking all these Grayson players, got me confused.
They might as well be called Grayson A&M.
Good run on the play.
Yeah, good run to get them into a 3rd and short situation here. It looks like Baylor could be threatening for a touchdown as Bohannon scrambles to the outside. Doesn't see anybody, doesn't see anything he likes, just gets rid of the ball.
Away. Taj Gaddy on the coverage there. Careful of the fake here. We've seen it before.
Nope, they're going to kick the ball. That's going to be good. Give them 3 points. I mean, on that 3rd and 1 play, I would like to see Bohannon probably fight to get the first down. He definitely has the speed to get around that edge and just gain that 1 yard. And didn't look like he had any edge rushers threatening that at the moment. But I mean, coming away with some points in that drive is what the important part is for Baylor, as Rock Lee is able to return this ball up to what looks like the 19-yard line.
They chewed the clock right there too. They took up half the quarter.
Miles McCain marching out to the field here with only 3 incomplete passes and a touchdown here. Let's see if he comes out to the field, throws his second. It's for his first multi-touchdown game of his collegiate career, as he gets a nice dump-off pass there of 8 to Jet Harrison. Another handoff to Matt Roper as he fights his way forward to get a first down.
The kid has heart.
Just all heart with Matt Roper, man. He's fought for everything he's had to get to this point in his career. As he breaks loose a little bit here. Had the opportunity to break a tackle loose and probably get to the end zone, but I'm pretty sure we're going to be content here with a nice gain of 13 on that run there by Matt Roper.
Yeah, Matt Roper's got a sneaky explosiveness to him. Once he gets in that second level, he kind of hits that second gear, unhooks that caboose, and he can run with anyone.
Definitely, Matt Roper It's looking like Matt Roper was very underrated coming out of high school, because he's just running all over these defenses. And it's not like he's playing any cupcake teams. He had to play Texas week 1 and coming up against this Baylor team week 2. As Miles McCain completes a pass there to Jet Harrison. Looks like we can call him for 9.5 yards there, just inches shy of the first down marker. It's going to bring up 3rd down. But yeah, just Matt Roper just has a lot of heart, man. Just a lot of heart. Something you love to see out of a football player. And there's going to be a fumble on the play there, and it's going to be recovered by Baylor. But Texas A&M tight end is going to be there on the tackle to make up for his mistake there. And oh man, that ball was just stripped clean. There's no need for a blooper rule on this play, as number 22 Woods just strips it right out of the hands of Texas A&M's receiver there.
And that's exactly how you get back in the game if you're Baylor. That was great defense, and you got to force these turnovers in this game. You're not going to get a quarterback like Miles to throw interceptions a lot, so you got to create turnovers in another way.
Yeah, but if you're Miles McCain, you definitely want to talk to your receiver and let him know. First comes getting containing the pass and make sure you have full possession. Then you think about running your route, because that was a first down right there.
Yeah, that was keeping the drive alive. That's points off the board right there.
2nd and 9 here for Baylor. Gonna be in shotgun. Bohannon takes the snap, looks to the outside, throws the out route, a little too high for his receiver. Jalen Brooks is gonna be there for the wrap-up tackle. It's gonna be no gain on the play there. Another pass over the middle. Nice quick slant play for Bohannon, and that's gonna bring Baylor into first down and bring them up to the 30-yard line, it looks like. And I do believe
Jalen Brooks on the coverage.
Yeah, I do believe that was going to be Jalen Brooks there with the assisted tackle. Actually, no, Jalen Brooks is the one who gets the full tackle. Nope, yeah, it's going to be an assisted tackle there for Jalen Brooks. Never mind, I apologize for the ups and downs of that call there. That was pretty bad. But first down here for Baylor. Bohannon has good time over the pocket, throws on the run across his body, on his back foot. That's gonna just an absolute dime there to his slot receiver, who had the mismatch with a middle linebacker, Tajay Gaddy. And just a all-around good pass, good play there by Bohannon.
That was a beautiful throw on the run to his opposite side, delivering an absolute dime.
Yeah, just an absolute dime. And that puts them right once again threatening to score a touchdown here in Texas A&M. Let's see if they're able to hold them down to 3 again. It's going to look like a pass over the middle. It's going to be broken up and nearly intercepted there. But a nice breakup pass there by Jalen Brooks. Looks like
Jalen Brooks is sneaky in the red zone.
Yeah,
he had 2 interceptions there last week.
And here goes Bohannon on the run, just dumps it right off just before he crosses the line of scrimmage.
Touchdown.
For a Baylor touchdown.
Now, Do you feel comfortable giving A&M the ball with this much time left, Numa?
Uh, if
With 3 timeouts.
I'm Baylor, I would be really cautious with giving Miles McCain and Texas A&M this much time left on the clock.
I'm curious to see what they do.
Yeah, I'm really curious to see, what Baylor draws up on defense, how they're going to mix up coverages and looks to kind of throw out this Texas A&M team, because this is more than enough time for Miles McCain to drive down the field and at least come away with 3 points.
I'm curious if Rivers is going to play it safe. I know we've seen him get gutsy with it, but he could just run it out and try to take it to halftime.
I mean, but do you really want to hand Baylor off the ball with the momentum going into the second half? That's what
I don't, but
that's what
they
that's what
might.
Bob Rivers has to be thinking to himself. But
They're going
Rock
to get
Lee,
decent starting field position here.
yeah, they're gonna be up to looks like the 25-yard line. And here comes Miles McCain. Let's see if he's able to run this 2-minute drill to perfection here and come away with some points on this drive. McCain takes the snap. Quick pass over to his tight end. It's going to look like it's going to be a gain of 7 yards there. It's going to bring up 2nd and 4, so it's a gain of 6 there. Quick snap. Another quick look here for his tight end, and he's going to be just shy of that first down.
Picking up the first down stops the clock, too. We also got to realize, so they need to pick this up here.
They go dump off pass to Matt Roper, and they get it. And they called their first timeout of the half. Here we go. Miles McCain takes a snap once again. Drops back, looking. Throws it over to his left side, it looks like. And there's going to be a completed pass there. Number 81 making up for that interception. Making up for the fumble he had last drive, excuse me. And that's going to be a first down for Texas A&M.
Good pass, good catch, and good redemption right there.
Oh my lord, as Matt Roper just turns the defender around. Oh,
he's
my
putting people in
lord.
coffins, man.
Oh, it's going to be another completed pass to Jet Harrison from Miles McCain as he creeps up on that 200 mark. And that's going to be Jet Harrison's 4th reception of the day for 43 yards. But, oh man, I'm just being whacked. I don't want to take anything away from McCain. McCain is having a phenomenal game passing the ball, but oh man, Matt Roper is just putting everybody on notice, man.
Matt Roper has put on a show these last 2 weeks. Regardless what happens the rest of this game, he's definitely proven he should be the starting running back for the rest of the season.
Definitely. If I'm Bob Rivers, I'm crossing out those 2 other guys as Miles McCain passes for 200 yards. It's going to be a 2nd game in a row for passing 200 plus, and that's going to be a pickup of first down. It looks like my apologies, it's going to be 3rd and 1. But man, if I'm Bob Rivers, Matt Roper is the permanent starter for the rest of the season. As this is going to be a drop, that's going to be a touchdown pass.
Touchdown, Jet Harrison on the play.
Exactly.
That's his first collegiate touchdown as well.
Congratulations to Mr. Jet Harrison for his first collegiate touchdown, and hopefully we're able to see many, many more from him. Just way to fight on that play as well. It looks like he was going to be short, but use that 6'4" wingspan and just reach across that goal line. And celebrate, young man, celebrate. But
Jet Harrison, congratulations on your first collegiate touchdown, sir.
And with that, actually, also with that pass, it's gonna be Miles McCain's 2nd pass of the game. So, he has his first collegiate multi-touchdown game here with 2 this game.
Well, they didn't need the whole minute and 30 seconds.
I mean, hey, I told you that this Texas A&M offense is no joke. And if I'm Cincinnati, man, I'd be really scared because it's looking like Texas A&M is going to use this game as a confidence builder going into that game against the new #1 team in the nation in Cincinnati, and hopefully try to reclaim their position. But with that, knee, that's going to bring us to halftime. Baylor absolutely getting stomped here in the first half, 28-10. McCain, if you're Baylor's head coach, how are you addressing your team going into halftime?
I think the only thing you can do is bring positive energy because that sideline is dead right now. Like they had momentum going forward, build off that. No, like point out the things that they were doing right and not wrong. You got to build that positive energy, keep that energy up on the sideline, and hopefully when they come out and receive the second half kickoff, they can carry the momentum that they were building into the second half.
Yeah. Also, what I would say here, like just on the defensive side, um, I know it's not going to be easy. Well, with these Texas A&M offensive linemen, being able to protect Miles McCain so well, but they came away with just about like no forced passes, no sacks, no nothing. You're definitely gonna have to be able to get pressure on Miles McCain to be able to kind of stall out this offense here. Because if you do not get pressure on McCain, he's just gonna be able to pick you off from the pocket here, and then that's gonna open up Matt Roper, the running threat he's been these last 2 weeks. But
All
with that
right, here
being
we
said,
go.
that's gonna bring up the second half, and Texas A&M kicks the ball off to Baylor, and they're gonna take it out of the end zone here. And it looks like he's gonna get up to the 26-yard line. And let's see, what adjustments Baylor made during the half, and see how Bohannon bounces back and able to at least put up some good numbers here for his squad. So here we go, Bohannon. First down, takes a snap, hands it off to his running back. Nice run up the middle, still fighting. Looks like he's going to get a gain of 5 or possibly 6 there on that play. They're going to say he only gained 5 yards in that run up the middle there on that first play.
That still was a good initial push by Baylor's line. That's what they need to do. That's how they made their bread and butter last half. And once they got things rolling, was quick game and getting the run going.
Yeah, definitely. Baylor's key to success on offense is definitely going to have to be mixing it up and try to throw this Texas A&M defense off balance, and also not turn over the ball. Something they did twice in that first half, as Bohannon throws another quick pass for a first down there, and that's what it's all about, McCain, isn't it? Just those quick passes by Bohannon.
Get them in a rhythm, build the confidence in your quarterback, and then you can go from there whether you want to take
As
shots or
Bohannon
not.
holds the ball for too long, and he's going to get sacked on the play. Oh man! Just as we give him, words of encouragement, cheer him on. Holds the ball too long. Texas A&M coverage was just too good, and that's going to be a coverage sack there on the play by number 24, Russell Jr.
Yeah, I have nothing to say to that. I was propping him there, and then he did that.
Another throw on the run pass there by Bohannon, and that's not that's not going to win you football games. You can't just keep throwing backyard football passes and hope it's going to win you the game. And just as
But that game,
and just as I speak negatively, gets a pickup of looks like 16 there for a first down. It's gonna be a nice
that was a
quick
good
pass.
throw with his lineman being pushed up in his face. Way to
Yeah,
stand in the pocket, not get scared away. Jalen Brooks on the coverage. It's
I
usually the
mean,
case.
yeah, it's not good that Jalen Brooks gave up that play, but at least he was there to get the tackle early as soon as the receiver got the ball. Didn't give up too
I,
much yardage there.
cutback lane was huge there. That hole opened up. If he didn't try to hit that little juke move at the beginning, he probably could have picked up
Oh
3 or
my
4
God!
more yards.
Oh man, he just bullies through ice with that play there.
Ice is melted. Crushed ice. There we go. That's better.
As Bohannon gets another pickup there, and it's going to be Jalen Brooks there on the tackle. Jalen Brooks, I would definitely say, having a better day in coverage. Didn't look so well in the beginning, like the first 3 quarters of that Texas game, but definitely had a big fourth quarter with those 2 interceptions, and definitely once again getting picked on here. But
He's also been, yeah, he's been everywhere. He's been making tackles, making plays, and breaks up. Oh, that wasn't him that broke up the pass, but yeah, he's definitely having a way better day today than he did last week. That's for sure.
yeah, for sure, it's going to be 2nd and 10 here for Baylor. Bohannon takes the snap. Looks over to his right side there for his tight end. It's going to be a quick gain of looks about like 4. And yeah, it's going to be 3rd and 6 here for Baylor. Lahana looks over to his left side, and that's going to be a, looks like over to his right side, my apologies. And that's going to be a completed pass for a 1st down. Once again, Jalen Brooks there on the tackle. I do believe that's going to be Jalen Brooks' 5th tackle of the day here, so definitely getting his
4th on this drive.
4th? Wow, 4th on this drive alone. That's big for Jalen Brooks there, but definitely doing work. And yeah, I mean, you know, as a corner, you're going to let up passes, but the key part is he's not letting any extra. Oh my lord, and that's going to be a bad false start there by Baylor. Yeah, you can't have too many mess ups like that against Texas A&M.
Just a mental error.
Another handoff hit by Hannon. Open up
Good
the middle.
run.
Oh man, just absolutely destroyed the safety on the play there.
Picks up a 1st down as well.
It's going to be 1st and goal for Baylor. And once
Great
again,
blocking by the O-line there.
Yeah, definitely a great push there, and good ability to open up that hole for your running back.
That's a good way to respond too. Right after that false start penalty, setting your team back after you're on a roll. Way to get hats on numbers and just push forward. And can they do it again? Touchdown.
And yep, they do it once again for the 2nd time in a row. Gets a good push up front.
Ooh,
And just an easy walk in. And just an easy walk in for Baylor there. And it's looking like Baylor's gonna make this one a game, man.
You got Mike McCarthy looking like a leprechaun.
Baylor's they're fighting their way back slowly but surely, but I mean their offense is starting to get into a rhythm. Now they need to be able to get their defense into a rhythm as we're narrowing down to the little under the halfway mark of this 3rd quarter.
"13 plays, 75 yards, and 6 minutes off the clock. Over 6 minutes."
I would definitely say Baylor's doing probably a better job than Texas A&M in taking up the clock time. As Rock Lee gets
Good return by Rock Lee.
Really good return there. Gets up to the 34-yard line, it looks like.
I thought he was going to break through that last tackle.
Yeah, it looks like he was just 1 tackle shy of breaking loose. But look at McCade's numbers here: 19 of 22, 209 yards and 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. I do believe that brings his numbers up to 3 interceptions on the season, and still no interceptions, which is really good. What you want to see coming out of this number
Versus
1.
Rock Lee.
Rock Lee's had a pretty quiet day here, receiving wise.
A&M likes to spread the ball around to all their receivers.
And oh my God!
Oh, intercepted! Numa ditched it.
Season. I will apologize to Miles McCain for the announcer curse there. I should have never said anything about the interceptions, but oh man, McCain throws an interception. Oh man, this Baylor defense, they stepped up to the play, man. They're showing heart and showing they're not out of it yet. Just a nice jump of the route there by Brian Hobson Jr. there. Oh man. And if you're Baylor, you need points on this play here. Preferably a touchdown, but you definitely want to score on this play here.
Good run again.
And it's looking like Texas A&M run defense is starting to break down a little bit. Bob Rivers having a chat here with his defensive coordinator, asking him what's going on with the run defense. And I'm wondering the same thing here too.
Taj Gaddy over pursued there, shot the wrong gap, and that's just not playing smart football.
And for Texas A&M, you got to find a way to quickly stop this run game of Baylor. There's going to be a pass broken up there by Tajay Gaddy, made up for the missed assignment on that last run play.
Baylor got lucky right there.
And oh man, I know Tajay Gaddy's probably kicking himself for not being able to get away with an interception there. But nonetheless, good coverage there. Way to break that pass loose. And a big hit by Texas A&M.
Almost intercepted again. See if A&M can get the stop.
Quick pass and another tackle. He looks like he's going to be short, and he is. And a clutch tackle by Jalen Brooks. I think that's his 6th tackle of the day, and it is.
Yes, it's a number.
Jalen Brooks is having himself a day today. Very impressed with Jalen Brooks' coverage. This game.
See if Baylor goes for it right here, and they are.
They are. Step back, pass over the middle, and that's gonna be beat. Oh man. Oh man, they're gonna just beat out that slot corner there. They're gonna another handoff.
Fullback dive, touchdown. Give it to him.
They're gonna say he's just shy.
Oh.
Heavy set here.
Run it again.
Run over the middle, and did he reach forward to get it? And they're gonna say he reached just over the goal line for a touchdown there, and that's gonna be 21. It's gonna be 24 unanswered. Whoa, my math is way off. I apologize. That's gonna be 14 unanswered points by Baylor there. I have no idea what Bob Rivers is celebrating for. I apologize for my awful math.
It's keeping the energy, like I talked about with Baylor. Now A&M's got to keep a positive energy on that sideline. Find out what they do good, and they got to do it. They got to execute this next drive.
Oh man, looks like Baylor's coach. They had a really good talk with his team here, and they're gonna go for 2. I think this is gonna be a little bit of a mistake here, but quick pass nonetheless leaves him wide open, and instead of it being 14 unanswered, it's
3-point game.
It's gonna be 15 unanswered points here by Baylor coming out of that half, and that's a statement, man. Coming out of the half, Baylor looks like they just probably have all the momentum just drained away from Texas A&M. Rocky takes the kickoff and brings it up to just about the 20-yard line, it looks like. But man, Texas A&M, you would probably have to say desperately need points in this play. I'm not going to talk about McCain's stats. I don't want to jinx him again here, but having still a solid game. But let's see, how they answer. Looks like McCain's going to call an audible here on the play here.
Yeah, Peyton Manning it.
Drops into the shotgun. Quick pass over to his tight end, or my apologies, slot receiver there, and it's going to be a gain of 8 yards there on the play. And I would say that's a good call there by Bob Rivers. Just get some quick plays to gain the confidence for your star quarterback off of a turnover from their last possession. A play action play here. Quick pass over the middle once again. Is he going to get Rock Lee? Rock Lee breaks a tackle. Breaks another tackle. He's going to step out of bounds. Oh, man.
What a great play by Rock Lee. That's the fight. That's the heart that A&M has. They don't give up that easy.
28-yard reception there by Rock Lee. And, I mean, you would just have to say, if Rock Lee doesn't step out of bounds in this play here, with the speed that he has, one can only hope that he would have made it all the way to the end zone for a big play there. But still, great play nonetheless there by the star wide receiver. It's going to be a handoff here from Matt Roper, and he's going to be stopped. Looks like he's going to get a gain of 5. They're going to say gain of 6 here. Surprisingly, Matt Roper only has 46 rushing yards, but watching the game, he's shown more heart than what those 48 yards now show on his stat line. Still a big.
He's also been getting it done in the passing game. Hand off to him again here with the cutback. I don't know if they'll give it to him. Might be inches. And that's what it's going to be, 4th and inches.
If you're A&M, do you go for it, or do you?
I think you have to. I think whatever you can do to get the momentum back on your side to finish a drive. You can't punt this ball back, or you take it to quarter and let a little time to sit on it and think.
I mean, Bob Rivers, has already shown some cojones, for a lack of better words here. And I think he's going to go for it. And he's going to opt for just about a really long field goal. I don't know. They went for field goals, 2 field goals from this distance, but it looks like he's actually going to take it to the fourth quarter here. Maybe just a little bit of a decoy to kind of throw Baylor off, but throw those fours up in the chat. GCL Nation, we have a banger game going on here. This is your Saturday premiere game, and it was.
And here they are.
He's going to bring out Miles McCain in the offense. Quick
Throw
pass
it.
over to his left side. It's going to be dropped by Rock Lee. No! Oh,
Missed
no.
opportunity there. I would have personally ran Matt Roper. He's been running the ball good. I mean, it was inches. You can't tell me that the way he's been running today that he couldn't pick that up.
Oh, man. Now that's going to be a talk that, you know, it's going to be if Texas A&M loses
Things are interesting.
If Texas A&M loses this game, it's going to be a talk that we're going to have. Was that a crucial drop there? And that's going to be intercepted. Oh my God, what hit?
His second interception by Jay Jones.
Jay Jones' second interception of the game as he just stiff-armed the wide receiver, mossed him, and completely embarrassed him much. Just get on the ground, little boy. Man, I think Bob Rivers might have to get Jones out there to play some receiver because he just dogged that receiver there on that play for the interception.
That's the second week A&M's had a DB with multiple interceptions.
Then A&M showing that Texas heart this game as Miles McCain throws a laser over the middle to Jet Harrison for a first down. And that's going to get Jet Harrison his 7th reception for 78 yards there. And a touchdown also. Don't forget he also has a touchdown this game. But, man, this game is lost for words, McCain. Lost for words.
Yeah, that was a good play design right there. Get the ball in your stars' hands. Let them do the work.
It's going to be a handoff to Matt Roper. Looked like he tried to spin out of a tackle there.
Got caught up on his lineman.
Still going to be a gain of 3 yards there. Nice solid gain for first down. Opt to pass the ball with McCain. Another pass here to Rock Lee. He's going to step out of bounds, but not before he gets the first down there. That's going to be only his 3rd reception, but 61 yards in the play. So, low in the receptions, but high in the productivity here for.
He doesn't need the receptions. He'll make the plays. Last week he only had 2 receptions for 51 yards or something like that. 50 plus for sure.
Here he is again, passing over that 50-yard mark. He's going to bring up a first down, 1st and 10. And Miles McCain is probably holding the ball for too long, and he fumbles the ball. But that's going to be picked up there by the offensive lineman for Texas A&M, and a sigh of relief probably coming from Bob Rivers and the Texas A&M players on the sideline there. But that's
trademarked.
But that's going to be a 2nd and 21, man. And if you're Miles McCain, you got to get rid of that football. Just throw it out.
That's been his signature this week and last week. Holding on to that ball, and then that pressure comes, and you try to throw it away, and you can't hold on to it.
So it's going to be a nice push here by Matt Roper. He's breaking a little bit loose here.
Ooh, tried to put that juke on. Use that dead leg.
So it's gonna be a solid game here for Texas A&M, but still a 3rd and long situation is something that you don't want to see if you're Bob Rivers or a Texas A&M fan right now. But let's see if Miles McCain definitely has the arm to bring him in. Miles McCain holding the ball forever here, has all the protection in the world, and still even get the pass off, and he gets the first down. Wow. Miles McCain could have read the whole Harry Potter series and made himself a sandwich and watched the new Batman movie and still get that pass off in time with how much protection he had there. And if you're Baylor, that has to be heartbreaking. You do everything you can to get a lockup, but your defensive line just can't get to the quarterback.
Yeah. It's impossible for DBs to cover that long, and the defensive line has to get the pressure at that point. Quick throw.
Another quick throw here by Miles McCain. It's going to be a solid
Miles
game.
McCain has his first 300-yard passing game.
And another milestone here by McCain, as pointed out. 300 plus with that pass there. Matt Roper breaks loose, tried to set up another spin. But brought just down. And that's going to give him 16 carries for 68 yards and a touchdown this game. Oh
Matt
man.
Roper heading into this week was first in rushing in the league in the college series, and I mean, another good day here. He's 68 yards. I have to imagine he gets the ball again here in the red zone.
If you're Bob Rivers, I would say you don't make that mistake. If I would say give it to
No
your star running back, and I guess not doesn't need it, but Kane
touchdown.
throws his third touchdown of the day here,
Second touchdown for 81.
and there you go. That's what you want to see if you're Texas A&M, and that's the drive you needed to get some momentum back and to boost your confidence here. And this is just, oh man, this is definitely definitely a worthy game of being in Saturday's premier slot here. Oh man, phenomenal game there by Miles McCain.
I think overall it's been a great game by the whole Texas A&M team. Baylor too. Although they struggled in the beginning, they have shown some fight and they've been hanging in this game and not giving up easy. But I think a key player that's played a big role for the A&M offense is Matt Roper. He's been doing it in the run game, the pass game, and I mean, without his runs, it'd be pretty easy for Baylor just to lock up on all these receivers, no matter the talent they had, if they expected the ball to be thrown every time.
Yeah, I couldn't put the words together any better. Just man, just heart being shown on both sides of the ball here. And I know the stats don't look that good for Jerry Bohannon here, but don't get it twisted, folks. He's had a pretty solid game, minus those 2 interceptions here.
Better game than the stats show.
Definitely. This is definitely one of the games where if you're a pro scout, you definitely want to look at you definitely want to watch this game in person, not just go based off of the stats. With another pass here over the middle by Bohannon, it's going to be another first down. Well, it's going to be a first down here for Baylor. As Taj Gaddy, I do believe, gets his 8th sack on the day, 8th tackle on the day there with that tackle.
Baylor's got to pick up the tempo here.
I mean, we're just about to hit that midway point, and Baylor, they're still in it. Still in it. Only down.
Only 2-score game.
Yeah, only down 10 points. And my apologies there. Tajah Galley only has 6 tackles this game, but he has
almost intercepted.
2 broken up passes. And to bring up a 3rd and 5 here, looks like Baylor's gonna call an audible here, try to throw Texas A&M off balance. Ball's gonna be snapped. Bohannon throws over to his right side, and that's gonna be a first down. And no!
Face mask.
Jones is going to make a crucial mistake, and that's going to be a face mask on the play there. Oh,
this
man.
Game don't start for the last 2 minutes.
And Jalen Jones having 2 interceptions. You come up with just make the tackle, man. Just make the tackle. Concede the first down and just make the tackle. You didn't have to grab.
Realistically, if they get these 15 yards, if they can score within a minute here, they can kick the ball deep and hope their defense can stop A&M.
Plays like that is not going to get it done. Big hit by number 9 there.
I don't like that throw. You got your receiver killed.
Yeah, just a bad placement there on the pass.
Yeah, bad throw again.
Looks like the pressure of the moment's a little too big for Bohannon.
A sack here would be huge for A&M.
I would just say if Texas A&M gets a turnover here, I would have to say the momentum has to be on their side. They just look to drain the clock there. As the pass is going to be broken up by Jalen Brooks. And once again, we're calling Jalen Brooks' name. Still having a phenomenal game. But I know we haven't called D-Ice's name as much as Baylor's going to get that field goal to go to push the score to 28-35. But I know we haven't said D-Ice's name as much here. But that's because he's just completely shutting down his side of the field.
Exactly. Imagine how scary this pass defense could be for A&M once Brooks kind of develops a little bit more. Because, yeah, like you said, you don't hear Ice's name a lot because he's doing his job, he's getting it done, he's not letting any separation, and that's what you want from the cornerback. Although tackles are nice and finishing plays, and that's what Jalen Brooks has been doing. He hasn't given up, and that's all you can ask for, and that's how you get better each week.
Yeah, Jalen Brooks coming out of high school, probably one of the lower end cornerbacks, but definitely showing up in college here. As Miles McCain threads a pass right to his former high school teammate, now college teammate, Rock Lee, for a first down. For Rock Lee's 4th reception of the day, and I do believe it's going to bring him up to 70 yards on the day here. Miles McCain takes a snap here, 1st and 10. Matt Roper got stuck on his, looks like his tackle there. It's going to be a loss. Looks like it's going to be a loss of 6 yards. Just,
Yeah,
just got a little hung up there on his offensive lineman.
A&M can't get too content on running this clock out because there's still plenty of time for Baylor to tie this game up. And I mean, you got to look at it this way: like you got 4 minutes left, you're at 2nd and long now. You got to throw the ball, I think, or pick up a good amount there.
Gets a good pickup of 6 yards there on that run to bring it to 3rd and 10. Miles McCain takes the snap, drops back, throws over the middle, gets Jet Harrison once again. Jet Harrison with that pass is definitely going to go over, I do believe, 80 yards. And that's going to be his 8th catch of the day. And actually, that catch is going to put him in the 90s.
8 catches, 91 yards, and a touchdown.
And hey, man, if you're Miles McCain with these great receivers, all you have to do is just put it in their general area, and they're gonna make the catch. But 3 minutes left here. Texas A&M, I would definitely think that they're looking to drain as much clock as they can, as Jet Harrison gets his 9th catch of the day.
That's 100 yards.
And that's gonna be his first 100-yard reception day of his collegiate career there. Congratulations to that young man. And yeah, it looks like Texas A&M is going to look to drain out this clock as Matt Roper gets another solid run to bring him up to 71 yards on the day here.
Baylor needs to start using their timeouts. They still got 3. It's not like it's over. A&M's kicker's proven that they can't make further field goals. Well, they're going to throw it.
By McCain. And it's going to be a gain of 5 there to bring them for 3rd and 1. And there goes the first timeout you were talking about for Baylor.
I think for A&M, you're in 4-down territory, no matter what. Yeah, you can kick the field goal to put it ahead, but never mind, you just kick the field goal.
But no field goals necessary so far in this drive, as Matt Roper's going to pick up the first down there on that 3rd and 1. So just another timeout taken by Baylor, and looks like they're probably going to be prolonging the inevitable. But who knows? This game has been full of craziness as Baylor takes their 3rd and final timeout. So maybe they're opting in on their defense and opting in that Jerry Bohannon is going to be able to put up a miracle and probably gain the lead or possibly push it to overtime here.
Big run by Matt Roper, first down.
And it looks like I spoke too soon as Matt Roper gets the first
22
down.
rushes, 83 yards, and a touchdown. Does he have 1 touchdown or 2?
He has just 1 touchdown on the day.
Yeah.
But just an all-around great game by this young man. What a story. What a story from being one of the lower end. And it looks like A&M is going to just take their knee and walk away with a W here. It's going to drain the clock and just, yeah, they're just going to knee out the clock for the rest of this quarter, not risk it. And
moving forward, A&M's got to learn, they got to finish games. They kind of let this one get out of hand and fall back to them, and I think they just got to, finish drives. They got to play a full game, and they can't get cute and content with being in the lead because, as they see here, those leads can disappear real fast. And for Baylor, there was a lot of good things. They played against a very good team and hung in there and didn't give up. If that first quarter and that interception doesn't happen, I think this game is in overtime.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Texas A&M, they have a tall task in Cincinnati and dealing with that squad over there. So definitely not getting laxed if they have a big lead in that game. As we know, Cincinnati would be able to pull up points quicker than Baylor and possibly threaten to, win the game here. But nonetheless, still a solid win for Texas A&M. Don't want to take anything away from that team there. But man, what a game! What a game here by Texas A&M and Baylor. My hat goes off to both teams here. Looking here at the stats, we got Miles McCain throwing the ball 35 times, completing 30 of those for 362 yards so far in his early career. That's going to be a career high. 3 passing touchdowns, another early career high here, and his first interception of the day.
Thanks,
I mean,
Numa.
my apologies. My apologies. I did jinx that one. Um, but still, nonetheless, solid game here from QB1 for Texas A&M. Rushing the ball, Matt Roper, another solid day here. Not a 100-yard rushing day, but 83 yards is nothing to shake a stick at. All respect to Matt Roper, 22 rushes today, and also got his touchdown, his first collegiate touchdown.
Congratulations.
Rock Lee, just 1 carry for 6 yards. Receiving, Jet Harrison, congratulations on having your first 100 receiving yard game. Also,
Congratulations.
didn't come with without a premium amount of receptions here. Almost hitting the double digits marks with 9. Also getting his first collegiate touchdown as well here. Rock Lee, still a great game. 4 receptions, 76 yards with an average of 19 yards per reception. So he's definitely looking like the burner and the deep threat here for Texas A&M. And Matt Roper also very productive here in the receiving game with 4 receptions and 34 yards coming out of the backfield. So moving over to the defense, Jalen Brooks, 10 total tackles on the day. More tackles than their middle linebacker and Tajay Gaddy. Oh
teams
man.
teams are going to challenge Jalen Brooks until he can prove he can lock down in coverage. But I
I
mean, he
mean,
finishes the tackles this week. He didn't let anything get past him once it was caught, and
yeah.
that's improvement from last week.
I mean, definitely an improvement from last week and being able to keep his receivers in front of him and keeping the ball in front of him at all times and just just a lot of tackles in Jalen Brooks. Great game by that young man. Also, another great game here by Tajay Gaddy. 8 total tackles, 6 solo, 2 assists. No sack this game for Tajay Gaddy. I do believe he had one last week, but 2 pass deflections here. So still very productive in the coverage game. Tajay Gaddy was, um, but yeah, that's Tajay Gaddy um, had himself a really solid game here. And D Ice still put up a very productive game here as well, getting 6 tackles. 4 of those were assists, and 2 of those were solo, but still, nonetheless, great productivity here by D Ice. Cornerback coming out of IMG here. Um, but man, oh man, what a game this was. It was a great game to call. Just, I'm still at awe, shock and awe from all the ups and downs of this game. But I definitely would like to say, man, thank you for tuning in for the premier Saturday night game. Uh, any final thoughts? Any final thoughts from you, Miles?
I think it was a great game, and we thank you all for tuning in. And there's going to be plenty more great games this week that you're going to need to catch.
Definitely, the season's still young, still young. Um, but hey, Texas A&M, they better get ready in a really tall task in Cincinnati next week. They got a lot of game planning to do, but I would definitely say that they're also going to be a tough task for Cincinnati to deal with. But with that being said, let's say everybody, thank you for showing up, and thank you for Texas A&M and y'all boys for showing out today in y'all game and getting a big victory. This is Christopher, Numa, and Miles McCain also calling the game here, and I would just like to say good night and sweet dreams.